Oh, hello. I'm gonna walk to the store. Why walk? Well, because I'm gonna ride the bike tomorrow. How you doing with work stuff? You got your yearly review thing going and everything's good with that?
Yep.
He's not being a complete failure like Kenoru, but he's also not being Raleigh because...
No one's Raleigh.
No one's Raleigh.
No one's that good.
No one's that good. But that's the thing is, but the Corona kind of screwed up everyone's plans for schedules and yeah. So sort of like, I mean, unless someone basically fell asleep at their computer 9 days out of 7 per week, they're probably just gonna get a bunch of like satisfactory. Because everyone's getting a satisfactory for last year because nobody knew what the hell what was going on.
Yeah.
You couldn't make people go above and beyond when they can't necessarily go into the office or are limited by an internet connection through their house that may be unstable. Ours is not.
This is the most stable internet connection I've ever had.
Yeah. And it is certainly the fastest.
Oh, yes.
Fastest home, right? You've had some at Works.
I think I've had some at
Works. I think maybe the lawyers had a fast-ass connection. But they were just rich and they were rich lawyers and we're like, oh, you want to get an internet connection? Okay, we're just gonna get the top end package. Like that sort of thing. It was fast because they didn't know any different and we're like, we can afford it. Let's just get the top end package and not have to worry about anything. Sound about right?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it's about right. Spared no expense. Apparently you did it on the damn fences, bro. Well, that's what he said that like 9 times before everything went wrong in Jurassic Park. Spared no expense. Yeah, but you got one tech guy.
Yeah, one IT dude.
One IT guy. You didn't even yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna walk to the store because I just want to walk to the store. Sitting in that chair, I did Night Fae campaign. That epic. Not gonna give any spoilers away for it. Probably until a couple days. I want to see Aaron's, and then we'll do like a little compare contrast, because that's our main one with Night Fae Necrolord. I'm going to do Kyrian, because I'm going to do Kyrian, so I know how that all works out, but I'm just like, yay, Kyrian. Then I got to work on my rogue, so I can just blast through Venthyr, and be buddy-buddy with the Kael'thas. Yeah. However, I'm not going to go directly to the store. I mean, yes, the point A to point B will be, but I'm not doing a beeline or as the crow flies or whatever animal you want to think goes in a straight line. Whatever. I'm actually going to go around because I want to look at somebody in the neighborhood. I'm seriously just, one of these days I got to test to see if the Cobblebond can actually support my weight. I really do think it does, but I'm not all that sure. Maybe I should ask some of my Dutchies. But yeah, they've been doing a lot of construction over here. This is the Pokestop playground if any of you are on my Pokemon Go. My pets sometimes bring me stuff from this Pokestop. Yeah, this is what they were digging up. Like the lights from the backhoe were shining all the way up into the apartment. It's super weird because let's see. That's the apartment right there. It's like, what? Yeah. But they're just wholly digging up this slocha up here. I think that's what they were doing. It's just weird. I mean, it's fun to actually see, you know, machinery down in the water that's only like knee deep. It's still fun to see though. So the reason for the walk, so I didn't say that back at the house, is because sitting in the chair a lot, I got distracted talking about the night fae. The chair isn't the greatest for my back. It's just not good. So walking and doing my little hip sachet thing that the gays do, I guess. Yeah. Wow, that boat is low in the water. Anyways, yeah. So like walking helps, limber up the back a little bit from sitting in business. That's why they say get up and walk around, because that way, plus walking, as one of the doctors said when I was getting all the breathing test stuff done, is jogging and walking is better than biking, even though I can burn more calories biking. This is also why. The consistent wind is also pretty okay for biking for me. However, the gusts today can get pretty crazy, and they're not in a friendly direction. Tomorrow, they'll be like half this speed. It'll be fine. I'll probably head out to Mouterslot or something. Maybe even the things up north. But yeah, it's just part of it is, like I said, because I'm sitting in the chair being sedentary. If I go out and walk like 2.5 kilometers, it'll be fine. Slimmer afvaltransport voor een beter milieu. Nice. That little thing right back there. That's a whale tail statue, and it made me think of the one in Rotterdam that stopped that metro from plunging into the Slootje. Nose first. Picture. I saw the craziest video about that being like totally faked and whatnot, and I was like, oh my god, guys. The Dutch are ingenious, but not to fake things that badly. They're really ingenious. In fact, I think that little mini Netherlands that's in Rotterdam probably has it. Probably has it by now. I think I saw something that they were making a little model of it, because it's like, if it's famous in the Netherlands, it's in there. But in mini scale. I'll put a link below to that. What the hell is it called? It's a museum. It's outdoors. Can't think of it right now. No, it's not Madurodam. That's it. It's not F-telling. That's for children. That's basically Enchanted Forest, but Netherlands. Which Aaron and I should probably head by just to see what that is. Coots are out. So the water's like just barely calm enough. Like I said, today is be a great day. The sun is out. There's no icky clouds. It's just, 6 degrees. Feels like 2. Some occasional gusts of wind. But when you can see like the super high cirrus clouds, that's when you know it's good. Just those ripples up there. The occasional screaming of children at the Montessori school. Children are always screaming. Screaming about something. But yeah, this is an internal harbor for all these houses. The locks are over there on the other side of the power lines. I'm walking home now. Store's back there. I didn't really notice much of the wind on the way here, except unless I walked oblique to it, crossing different ways, but yeah, it's blowing from the west. The bonus is the fact that I have a lot of bottles and stuff in the backpack. So, much like Frank asked me to do, go on Farmers. Okay. I completely understood he meant take like 20 kilo weights and walk around the gym or something like that. But, I'll put 20 on my back and walk 2 kilometers home. I'm putting this on the camera right now in case I get a little bit, in case there's news later. That plane that's up there took a really hard right. Not a hard left, a hard right. Huh. It's disappearing behind the building. But I originally saw it over there. And it was going that way, and I was like, why are you going to land at like Almira? And then it hung a really hard right and sailed in this direction, going towards Schiphol. That's the Amsterdam airport. So, it's a very big plane too. And I've seen planes do weird things. I've been on planes that do weird things. I mean, when we landed at Venice, there was a medical emergency and we had to land super fast. And yeah, so I don't think anything's terribly wrong. The wind gusts are a bit funky, and maybe it was coming in from the wrong angle at first. And suddenly the airport's like, you need to come in from this one, because we got a lot of cross breeze all of a sudden. And so it had to turn around. But I'm like, there's perfectly good explanations as to why a bus would, or why a plane would do that. There's also perfectly explainable reasons as to why that is totally fucking weird, and I wonder what the hell is up. I think I'll go home and I'll look up emergency landing Schiphol. I'm not gonna look it up right now because it's kind of in the process of happening. Well, I don't see any smoke. Not that I'd see much of anything with this wind. I was used Google Translate because I was like, I'm not sure that's the right grammar. I said something out loud to myself in Dutch because if I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to the camera. And I was like, vandaag is niet de dag voor deze wind. Is that even the right grammar? So I basically said, today is not the day for this wind over Google on Google Translate, and it gave me those exact words. And I was like, huh, I got a better grasp of this than I thought.